Hey, it's Steve from Sparky's Garage. Today we're going to start working on the Silverado. We're going to install the upper control arms and the new strut assemblies from Rough Country. So let's go ahead and get this thing up in the air and let's get into it. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and loosen up the nut here on the tie rod. And then we're going to take a hammer, hit the side of the knuckle, and this tie rod should just pop right off. So the nut is spinning. We're going to have to undo this by wrench right now. So this will be fun. I'll be here for a moment. Alright. Okay. So next we're going to go ahead and loosen up all the clips here for the ABS. These should just all pop right off. Should, the key word. Alright. Now we got the ABS wire off. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So next we're going to take off the sway bar inlay. I got a 15mm wrench on top. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and take the two lower nuts off on the strut here. These are 17s. So I've got my 17mm wrench here. Alright, two bolts are removed. We removed the strut spacer. This is a 2-inch strut spacer to lift the truck up, but the new strut assembly will have a lifted coil spring, so we will not have to use this spacer anymore. So we're just going to discard this now. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and remove the 3 nuts on top of the strut. Actually, we're not going to remove them, we're just going to go ahead and loosen them up. These are 18mm. Alright, I got my 2 nuts removed. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one. So once I get the control arm down, all I have to do is just take off 1 nut. Sorry for the noise, it's just the heater and the air compressor turning on and off. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and loosen up the nut. I'm not going to take it off, I'm just going to loosen it up for the upper control arm. And this is a 18mm, and unfortunately you have to use a wrench. Alright, we got our nut loose. We're going to leave it on the threads. I'm going to go ahead and hit the side of the knuckle, and it should pop this upper control arm. Make sure you get a big hammer. Bingo! Alright, we got our truck back on the ground. I'm going to slide a jack underneath this to get the pressure off the lower control arm. And then go ahead and remove the nut, and then let the control arms drop down. What I'm doing is trying to reseat the ball joint. We'll hold the stud in place so I can get this nut off. Because the stud just keeps spinning. And it looks like it worked. Now, I can break this loose. Alright. Oh, sweet. Okay. Now you want to do is make sure you have a ratchet strap. You can hold this pole disc brake assembly and caliper. Okay. Right. Go ahead and down with the jack now. Out of the way. Now, undo the nut up here. Let's see if we can get this whole strut assembly out. Alright, so the whole strut assembly is out of the truck. Go ahead and grab the other one. Actually, no. We gotta take the control arm off. That's right. Alright, next, we're ready to go ahead and remove the bolts for this upper control arm. This is 21 millimeter. I'll go ahead and break it loose with the breaker bar first. Alright, there's the stock control arm. There is the rough country one. I mean, this is such a bigger, beefier control arm than this little guy. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and put the control arm in. Alright, next we'll go ahead and put the strut assembly in. Alright, we'll just go ahead and start them by hand. Jack this up now. Put the sway bar end link back on. Alright, we'll put our brake hose bracket onto this upper controller. Alright, that wraps up the front suspension on the driver's side. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the passenger. But I'm really happy the way it came out. I mean, these control arms are way beefier than the stock ones. I mean, coil springs also. I'm really happy the way it turned out. So make sure you like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time when we get ready to work on the rear suspension.